Hi everyone, it's Laurel here, and I was able to spend the day in my craft room today, and I was very fortunate that yesterday I went up to visit my mother, and after which I had some shopping to do for an upcoming business trip, and in her town there is a Hobby Lobby. So I went to Hobby Lobby and picked up a couple of things, and I was in search of the actual Tim Holtz lantern die. Unfortunately, they did not have it. They did have the Brenda Walton die. That is a extra long Biggs die that makes these little pockets. And there's a little tiny little envelope, and I'm sorry it's lost on my desk. So I did take advantage of the coupon and pick that up. The other things that I got was some Christmas paper, because paper pads were 50% off. I got Premier Engraver stack, it was for $3, and some cardstock. And I also got the tab punch from We Are Memory Keepers. I don't know if you've seen them, but it looks like this. It says tab on there. They have 4 different designs. This is the design for this one. I think that they call that the, looking for it here. Well, they have an index style. They have a circle. They have a bracket. That's the bracket, and then they have one called actual tab. And what this is, it's a punch that makes that shape rather large. It comes with these stickers. This is an extra pack of stickers that you get. So what you would do is you would use the punch like they show you here, and you'd get your piece of paper. The sticker is 2-sided. You'd attach it to one side, stick it to your page in your album, and then flip it down, and then it's encased. And Hobby Lobby seems to be carrying these punches, and I really like them. I haven't used them yet, but one thing I wanted to mention to you, see, I don't know if you can see, but the sticker is 2-sided. That's one sticker. And it's really like good quality plastic. So, I mean, it's almost better than lamination. You probably get, I'm gonna guess and say 10 stickers with the tab punch. They sell additional stickers, and it's not telling me how many's in here, you know, as an accessory. So this punches were 40% off. So I picked that one up because I think I will use it in a lot of mini books. So that was the great find there. So I got this for about $8. And then these went with it, and I believe that these were on sale as well. When I was finished there, and the reason you're looking at all of these boxes is because I went to Michael's following that, and I walked into their Michael's store, and I was shocked because the first thing I saw was Graphic 45, and my Michael's has never carried Graphic 45 paper. They didn't have a lot, but they did have the Ladies Diary 6x6. I've never had the full collection, so I took advantage of that. I've had some sheets of it to do some projects before. It was regular price. I think it was $5.99, which was pretty inexpensive, you know, for Graphic 45. So I was happy to find that. And then I was looking again for this particular die, and I turned the corner, and what do I find? The envelope punch board. Well, I'm a little bit late to the party with this. I saw this when they debuted on HSN. I think it's HSN. QVC, one of them. And I wasn't sure what the fuss was about because I've been making bags and boxes and envelopes myself using either the Martha Stewart board or, the old method on your scoreboard. Well, I grabbed it because I had a 50% off coupon, less 25% off your total purchase. So it made it 10 and then, another $2 off. So I really paid about $8 for this. And I thought, wow, let me try it. So today I started off watching some videos, and a couple of people that I'd like to name in the videos for how to use this board, which is a really cool tool. I'm a convert now. First off is LiveLoveScrap. That's Bona. If you haven't been watching her, you really need to, because I just love Bona. She comes up with amazing ways to use your dies that you hadn't thought of, or she's all about utilizing your tools to the fullest. And she came up with, this is to make envelopes. Well, she turned it into a pillow box or a matchbox. So you can do them practically any size. This is the largest size that she talks about in her video. It starts with an 8x8 sheet of paper. So I love matchboxes, so I made a bunch of them. And I thought it would be perfect for the holiday season. Just to do them up. It's very simple. And so I made 3 matchboxes. The other person that I wanted to kind of recognize was Jennifer McGuire. I've been following her for years and years. And I find her to be extremely, both ladies, extremely talented. Jennifer recently done a series of her favorite crafty things for 2013. And I really take stock in what she says as far as the, whether a tool is useful or not. Because, she's in the industry. She's using it every single day. I've gotten tremendous suggestions from her. And countless projects. But one of the projects that she made is she made this. This is an envelope box. And she gives the instructions for how to do it, so I won't do that. I'll just show you. I'll show you a couple of things about the embellishment of this box and how I did the closure. This is another one. Okay, and this one will probably be easier to show you the closure. So here's all I do for that. Let me just lift this up. Okay, so what I do is I figure out where it's going to hit. I set, this is a We Are Memory Keepers wide eyelet. I punch a hole correspondingly to where that goes. I know it's really hard to see. I'll get real close. And then I take a brad with some extra long legs. Doesn't matter what design's on it. And I feed it through the hole and I tape it with some piece of Scotch tape on the inside. That way you can just feed the brad legs through. You have to make sure that they're together. And you have to make sure that they're horizontal. And I'm looking at them the wrong way. I apologize. This usually works really well. Okay, so then you just catch it, and then all you're doing is you're spreading the brad legs for your closure. I think it looks pretty finished and neat, and I kind of like that. And I know my stockings are upside down. This was my test box. So that's how I did the closure on this one and on this one on the back. I also did hang on one second, I'm so sorry for the interruption. So I made this bag later in the day after I got, I really like this color scheme. I learned how to make the bag from Chicknscratch and Jujuda. I did modify it a little bit. I have one of my closures up front. Same thing. And all the decoration is kind of just wrapped around that front flap on the bag. So a couple of happy accidents occurred while I was making these things. All of these little images, I just took a 1 1/4 inch Stampin' Up! Punch, circle punch, and I have the Tim Holtz 8x8 seasonal stack. I went to that stack and I just punched out the circle. Then I took a scallop circle, and we'll just look at this one. I took a scallop circle in red and I backed it. Okay. This white piece is it's a doily die from My Favorite Things. And all I did was I have a silver paint pen and I colored in the center of it in silver. Then I have a layer of tulle, which is really hard to see, but it's there. And I felt like it kind of needed some more bulk, and I wanted to do something metallic. And I thought, what could I do? And these I had picked up for another purpose. These are the Martha Stewart's Crafts treat wrappers. And unbeknownst to me, until I looked at them, they're silver on the inside. So I just wanted to show you a quick trick of how you can make a rosette utilizing this. Now this is just simple layering. I just want to show you that silver there is also from here. Okay. So how you do it is very simple. You get your, let's get a little room to groove here. You get your little wrapper and you kind of open it up, expand it out, so you can get it as flat as possible. Okay, don't worry about it. Now what I bought these for, I make canning jars of jalapeno pepper jelly to give out as Christmas gifts. This I put over top of the, you know how you'll have it underneath the band. So this will show out and this will show underneath the bottom, and it's real cute. So that's why I bought them. This was a happy accident. Okay, so I think what I did was I was looking for a larger size scallop in the silver. So what I found was kind of easy to do was after you get it as flat as possible, if you just kind of match it up, cut it in half, fold it in half. Don't worry about running out the pleats. I have this EK Success jumbo scallop, and then I just kind of feed it in there till it's about halfway down the scallop, just like that. That is 2 layers. You punch it out. This piece becomes a backer for another medallion, and that was straighter than the last one. This piece can become your rosette. So how did I do that? Well, all I did very simply is I got myself a circle. It can be a scallop, it doesn't matter. Actually, to have 2 on hand is not a bad idea. I then took some sticky tape and and I just put it around the edges of the circle, and you can fold it over on itself. You can still peel the backer. You want to get it as close as you can to the edge of your circle, and I'll show you after I have it applied. Several years ago, I had done a video about making flowers using border punches and your paper crimper, and this technique is the exact same, except the work's done for you. So all you do is you kind of mush down your tape, and I will show you. So I've got tape, and it's folded over on itself. Don't worry about it. Find the edge. And you can use a plain circle. It does not have to be a scallop circle. And you can use any size, but this is kind of going to determine the size of your rosette. Then all I do is I snip it. And then starting on the right, depending on how much you want it to show out, I know this is upside down and backwards, what you have to do first is tape there, and then tape, I put it about midway on my cupcake tin. That way you'll get tape. It's a little hard to kind of put the tape on while you're, because it's circular, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay. Just burnish it a little bit. Again, don't worry about pulling out the score lines, the folds, or the pleats in the cupcake tin. Okay, so then you're going back to here. You're going to pull your tape. Silver side is showing out. I'm right-handed. It's easier for me to start like this. So I'm going to just place it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it back on itself and place it again, and fold it back on itself and place it again. That's why you need the tape in kind of like two places, because the tape that you put on the paper piece itself is sticking it to make your new fold, and the tape on the bottom is sticking it to the bottom. So I'm going to get super close. So you're going to fold it back on itself. I know it's so hard to see because it's silver, but you kind of have to turn it. And don't worry about it. Tape comes off. Don't fold it too much. You want to make it all the way around. Okay, and sorry for the length of this video. I very seldom shoot things as I'm doing them because I don't have that nifty software that speeds it up. But that's what you're looking for when you're finished. Okay? And then, like I had the other backed images, you can just put another you know, you can put your image that you've punched out, you can double layer it, and you can set it on the top. And that is how you get a rosette in silver out of a cupcake thing. Now, here's the happy accident. On the back, these are colored. If you wanted a red and white stripe, you could use that. I think this is a little more festive. And then you get this to use, you know, on another one. So that's how I made the rosette backer back there, and I think it does add quite a bit to the project. The other one is this one. So I just want to tell you what that was. That is some silver eyelash trim, tinsel trim. It's available at Michael's. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you again soon.